Inihahanda na ni Justice Secretary Vitaliano Aguirre ang mga isasampang kaso laban kina Senadora Laila de Lima at dating DOJ Undersecretary Francisco Baraan at iba pang sangkot sa illegal drugs. Plano ring ipa-freeze ang ilang mga bank account na nabanggit sa pagdinig kahapon sa Kamara. May report ang aming kasama ang si Waywaya Macalma via phone patch.
Princess, matapos ang sunod-sunod na pagdinig sa Kongreso ay susunod na hakbang naman na ginagawa ngayon ng Department of Justice ay ang pagsasampa ng kaso laban kina Senator Laila de Lima, dating Undersecretary Francisco Baraan, Ronnie Dayan at iba pa. Ayon mismo kay DOJ Secretary Vitaliano Aguirre, ito na ang susunod nilang gagawin ay ang pagsasampa ng criminal case laban sa mga sangkot sa illegal drugs trade na nangyayari mismo sa loob ng New Bilibid Prison o NBP. Isa sa mga kasong balak isampa ay ang Republic Act 9165 o Comprehensive Dangerous Drugs Act. At sa ngayon ay kanila pang pinag-aaralan din kung pagsasamahin na lang nila ang mga kaso sa bawat individual. Pero kanilang tiniyak na malakas ang kanilang ebidensyang hawak para madiin nga sina De Lima, Baraan, Dayan at iba pang sangkot rito. Paglilinaw naman ni Secretary Aguirre na importante na ma-establish ang koreksyon ni Ronnie Dayan kay De Lima dahil ito'y kailangan sa korte at bilang dating kalihim ng Justice Department ay dapat alam niya ito at ang dahilan nito lalo't siya ay isang abogado pa. Dito kasi mapapatunayan kung bakit labas-pasok si Dayan sa loob ng MVP. Pero bukod dyan ay balak din ipa-freeze ng DOJ ang ilan sa mga bank accounts si Dayan kung saan idinadeposito ang mga nakukolektang umano'y drug money. Dagdag pa ng kalihim, marami pa silang tinitignan na bank accounts at posibleng umabot pa ito sa bilyong piso ng mga transaksyon na nangyayari sa loob ng MVP. At may initial information tayo, Princess, na posible nga maglabas ng lookout order ang DOJ laban nga kina Dayan at De Lima. Pero antabayan natin yan kung ito nga nailabas na ang order nitong lookout order para nga sa dalawa. At ito'y ayon nga kay DOJ Secretary Vitaliano Aguirre.
Nagharap sina Justice Secretary Vitaliano Aguirre II at ang idinidiin niya sa umano'y kalakalan ng droga sa Bilibid na si Senadora Laila de Lima. Nangyari yan kanina sa pagdinig sa budget ng Department of Justice. At yan ang tinutukan ni Sandra Aguinaldo.
Sa budget hearing ng Department of Justice sa Senado kanina, nag-face off sina Senador Laila de Lima at Justice Secretary Vitaliano Aguirre II.
I have psyched myself today and to forget momentarily about the pain that I'm experiencing right now, seeing my former institution being used as a weapon in the continued vilification against me. But as I said, I'm going to be very civil today, very professional.
I would like also to assure the good senator, former Secretary of Justice, that will not be using the office of the DOJ to persecute anybody. We will just be applying the law.
That is your opinion, Secretary?
Tanong naman ni De Lima kay Public Attorney's Office Chief Presida Acosta bakit nag-aabogado para sa drug lord ng Bilibid ang PAW gayong dapat abogado sila ng mahihirap.
Yang mga witnesses na yan na represented by your PAW lawyers, nagkwa-qualify po ba sila dun sa indigency test?
Preso po yung dalawa na yun eh, kaya wala pong trabaho yun.
But I thought these are the drug lords or these are the drug convicts.
I think they are no longer operating, Your Honor. So they are already, that's why they are now qualified. They have no money now, Your Honor.
Sa pagtatanong din ni De Lima, inamin ni Aguirre na hindi nakakapagpulong kahit isang beses ang DOJ Committee on Extrajudicial Killing dahil hindi pa kumpleto ang naitatalagang opisyal para rito. Matapos ang pagdinig, kinamayan ni De Lima ang ilang opisyal ng DOJ pero hindi si Aguirre. Sinabi naman ni Aguirre sa media na hawak nila ngayon ang isang dating security ni De Lima na taga-deposito at taga-withdraw umano nito ng pera sa bangko. Yun nga lang hindi umano masabi ng witness ang lahat ng detalye tungkol sa umano'y account ni De Lima. Ayon kay Aguirre, kailangan pa nilang palakasin ang kaso laban kay De Lima bago isampa sa korte.
Mga 300,000 lang.
Pero kanina siya nakapangalan, kanino ba ako i-deposit?
Pag nagdi-deposit, naka-sobre. Pag ang withdraw, nakasobre. Binibigay na lang ng bangko yung withdrawal na 300,000. Kung ikaw man ang nasa katayuan ni Senator De Lima, hindi mo naman ilalagay sa pangalan mo yun eh.
Sabi ni Aguirre sa pagdinig sa Lunes, harap na ang high-profile inmate na si JB Sebastian na sinabi ni De Lima na minsan nang naging government asset. Sabi ng ilang testigong inmate, nakita nila noong ilang beses pumapasok sa kubol ni Sebastian si De Lima noong Justice Secretary pa ito. Pero ayon kay De Lima,
na once or twice, yes, napapadaan po tayo dun sa sinasabing kubol ni Sebastian. Pero hindi po ako tumatagal doon at hindi po ako solo na nandun na ako lang. Kasama ko siya o ibang bilibid officials.
may buwelta naman si De Lima sa inmate na si Engelberto Durano na nagsabing binigyan niya noon si De Lima ng 1.5 million pesos na nakasilid sa naka-gift wrap na kahon ng sapatos. Di raw kilala ni De Lima si Durano at tinanggi ang naturang insidente.
Na yung Durano pa lang yan, I think is no longer in the active service pero pulis siya. Napaka-corrupt daw pong na pulis yan. Taga Danao daw po yan, Danao City. And relative daw po yan ng Pangulong Duterte. I'm having it verified.
Sabi ni De Lima, hindi rin niya kilala si Jed de Vera na sa pagdinig sa kamera ay ipinakilala umano ni Sebastian na pamangkin niya.
Sa iba pang balita, 5 testigong inihanda ng Department of Justice ang humarap sa pagdinig ng kamera kaugnay sa umano'y illegal drug trade sa New Bilibid Prison. Kabilang sa humarap na testigo ang dating security aide ni Senadora Laila de Lima na si Junel Sanchez. Sa kanyang sinumpang salaysay, inilahad nito ang malaking kinalaman ng Senadora sa umano'y drug trade sa Bilibid at pagkakaroon din umano ng relasyon ni de Lima at ng dating driver nito na si Ronnie Dayan. Ang detalye sa report na aming kasama si Joy Gumatay.
Inabot ng 12 oras ang ikatlong araw ng pagdinig sa mababang kapulungan patungkol sa talamak na kalakaran ng droga sa New Bilibid Prison. Sa 13 testigo na inihanda ng Department of Justice, 5 lamang sa mga ito ang naipresenta ni Secretary Vitaliano Aguirre III na kinabibilangan ng dating security aide ni Senadora de Lima na si Junel Sanchez, ang police convict na si Engelberto Durano, ang nagpakilalang asset ng CIDG sa Bilibid na si Nonilo Arile, ang intelligence officer na si Jerry Valeroso at ang murder convict na si Joel Capones. Bagaman hindi lahat ay ginantimpalaan ng immunity, nanumpa ang mga ito na pawang katotohanan lamang ang kanilang mga binitawang pahayag sa pagdinig. Naging mainit ang interpelasyon ng mga mambabata sa mga testigo, partikular kay Sanchez at Durano, gayong matindi umano ang kanilang mga sinumpaang salaysay na nagdidiin na mayroon ngang kinalaman ang noong Justice Secretary Leila de Lima sa naturang krimen sa loob ng kulungan. Ang pahayag ni Sanchez ay umikot sa pagpapatunay na mayroon ngang relasyon si Senadora Leila de Lima at kanyang dating driver na si Ronnie Dayan. Inilarawan pa nga nito ang 2 sex videos ni De Lima at Dayan na kanyang napanood na nakarecord mismo sa cellphone ng dating driver. Si Engelberto Durano naman ang nagpatunay ng koneksyon ni Dayan sa pagpapasimula ng kalakaran ng droga sa Bilibid. Ayon kay Durano, siya mismo ang nagpakilala kay Dayan sa kanyang kaibigan na si Jeffrey Diaz alias Jaguar, isang big-time drug dealer sa Cebu. Dagdag pa niya na gagawa ng mga itong makapagbenta ng 4 hanggang 8 kilong shabu kada linggo na minsan ay umaabot pa ng hanggang 50 kilo kada buwan sa loob ng Bilibid. Dito ay kumikita sila ng milyong-milyong piso na sa huli ay ginamit nilang paraan upang makapag-ipon ng sapat na pondo para sa pangangampanya ng ngayong Senadora Leila de Lima. Bago matapos ang pagdinig na pagdesisyonan ng mga mambabatas na magdeklara ng contempt of court laban kay Dayan, matapos itong hindi magpakita sa kamera sa kabila ng pagsasampina sa kanya noong ikalawang sesyon ng pagdinig.
Dahil hindi niya inintindi yung aming subpoena issued which was received on October 1 by siguro sa periodiko, sa radyo, sa telebisyon, sa lahat ay alam na siya ay pinatawag na namin pero hindi pa rin siya sumipa.
Bagaman ilang beses nabanggit ang pangalan ni De Lima at Dayan sa pagdinig, binigyang diin ng House Committee on Justice na ang layo ng kanilang komite ay maamyendahan ng ilang batas na umiiral sa bansa upang maiwasan ang kalakaran ng iligal na droga sa loob man o sa labas ng kulungan sa hinaharap.
Amendment on anti-wiretapping law, amendment of Bucor. Remember, we modernized Bucor 2013. I think it needs some amendments. Siguro yung AMLAC matters, siguro kailangan maglagay tayo ng mga amyenda rin dyan.
Sinuspende naman ni Congressman Umali ang nakatakdang pagpapatuloy ng pagdinig sa araw ng Biyernes bilang tugon sa hiling ni Secretary Aguirre na ituloy na lamang ito sa Lunes. Una ay upang mabigyang daan ang budget hearing ng Department of Justice sa Senado at upang masiguro ang presensya ni JB Sebastian, ang tinuturing na prime witness ng DOJ sa investigasyong ito sa ika-4 at pinakahuling pagdinig ng Kamara patungkol sa kalakaran ng droga sa loob ng bilibid. Para sa PTV News, Joy Gumatay.
Sa kay Sally Macdum, siguro narinig nyo na yung kwento tungkol kay Sally Macdum. Ang sabi po ni Mr. Matubato, ang kasama dun sa pagplano ng operation, Scanias, Capote, Ubales, Furog, Gaston Aquino, Medina, and Jim Tan.
Hindi po totoo yan, Your Honor. Kasi kung mapayagan nyo po, may pakita po akong dokumento dito, Your Honor, na nangyari ang Macdom is 2000. Ang napasok ako kapag kapulis is 2001, Your Honor. Dito po yung appointment ko, Your Honor.
Namatay si Macdom ng 2002?
2000, Your Honor.
2000? Sabi ni Motabato, 2002, namatay si Sally Macdum. Pero sa iyo, 2000, namatay si Macdum.
2000 po, Mr. Chair. Ang sabi ni Matubato is 2002, pero ang record, Your Honor, is 2000. November 8, 2000.
According to the records filed at NBI office, November 9, 2000.
Yung sinasabi niya si Macdum, Your Honor, nang marinig namin na dito na kami daw ang inakusahan niya na umuli at pumatay kay Macdum. Ano kami ng records, naghahanap kami.
Naghanap kayo ng records?
Nakita namin ang records sa FBI at sa piskalya na nangyari yung pagkawala ni Macdum year 2000. Tapos 2001, nag-file ng kidnapping case ang NBI against Edgar Matubato and his 3 companions.
Identified yung 3 companions?
Yes, Your Honor.
Does the NBI have a record here?
We have records, Your Honor.
Director, meron po kayo record noon? Dr. Jana? Tama po ba yung sinasabi niya? We have a copy of the record that will definitely indicate that Macdum died in 2000 and not 2002, as claimed by Matubato.
Do we refer, Your Honor, to Sally Macdum? The truth of the matter is the case was assigned, or rather was referred to NBI Davao when I was still a young agent, November 14 of 2000. And the investigator was Gerald Intis. And it was reported on January 26, 2001. After the Bureau, NBI Simri of Davao, filed a case of kidnapping for ransom against one Edgar Matubato, male of legal age, resident of Kilometer 14, Buhangin, Barangay Tagbao, Piñaplata, Samal, Piñaplata Island Garden, City of Samal. Number 2, Sunny Custodio, male of legal age, ex-policeman, fish vendor, a resident of Piñaplata Island Garden, City of Samal.
And the third was Nalwin Calpo, male of legal age, government employee, a resident of Peña Plata, Island Garden, City of Samal. And then there is another more, Raul Rodriguez, male of legal age, a resident of Kilometer 11 Salsa, Davao City.
Let the record state, excuse me, before you continue, that Mr. Matubato testified here, as I pointed out, that he was killed in 2002, Mr. Makdum. And yet there is a record here by the NBI, an investigation report that shows Mr. Makdum died in the year 2000, and that the record state further that a case was filed, which was never mentioned here by Mr. Matubato, that the case was filed against him for kidnapping with murder. Is that correct, NBI Director?
For the record, kidnapping for ransom.
Yes, okay. Let the record state that Mr. Matubato, against records of the NBI, failed to state here that he has been charged with kidnapping with ransom by the NBI along with 3 others, namely Custodio, and 2 others, that will be Campo, Rodriguez, and none of those who he accused were mentioned in that information. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Manifestation for the record, it may not have been mentioned by Mr. Matubato in the course of his testimony, but it forms part of my notes when I interviewed him. A criminal case for kidnapping was filed against him by Makdum's live-in partner or wife, Mirasol Marquez. He may not have mentioned that during the course of his testimony, but it's part of my notes nung in-interview ko po siya.
Well, I did not say,
Just a manifestation.
I did not say that it was part of your notes. I merely mentioned as a fact that we have just found out that it is a fact that there is a case that has been filed against Mr. Vato after the fact that Mr. Makdum died in the year 2000, and that those people, as I said, were mentioned as part of his the principles or whatever it is, and also at the same time, none of the people that are here have been mentioned as having participated there. On the other hand, Mr. Matubato accused some people here, including Art Lascana, including sino ba yan? Medina and Aquino and Tan Capote as having been part of the people who abducted and killed him. In fact, ultimately he claimed that he was garroted. Sinabi niya binikti, hindi lastas ang leeg, pero of course hindi niya sinabi yung kagad. Sinabi niya nagpapalit siya ng istorya at pagkatapos chilap-chap. I just state that for the record. Now, there's a manifestation by Secretary De Lima that she had it in her notes, and maybe it was an oversight on the part of Secretary De Lima that information was not given to us at the proper time. Senator Lacson is recognized.
I was about to ask, and it's not my intention to put Senator De Lima on the spot. I would just like to know why she did not manifest, since that incident, including the charges filed against Matubato and 3 others, nandun sa notes niya, bakit hindi siya nag-manifest noong tinatanong natin si Matubato?
Siguro po hindi ko to nakita sa notes ko at the time when he was testifying. It's just now that I'm reviewing my notes that napansin ko nga po na nandito. Criminal case for kidnapping was filed against me by Makdum's live-in partner, wife Mirasol Marquez. And tungkol din nga po dun sa...
Kasi po, excuse me, Senator De Lima. Kasi po, sana, kung na-manifest yun nun, baka hindi na natin ipatawag itong mga pulis na nanggaling pa sa Davao, na yung iba, atin pa ng arraignment tomorrow morning, hindi ba?
Remember naman po na it's not just about the Macdum incident na meron tayong hearing ngayon. I mean, we are talking here about several incidents na minention ni Mr. Matubato. At yung tungkol kay Macdum, isa lang po yun. Marami po talaga akong notes, extensive notes. So, na-overlook ko lang po siguro itong informasyon na ito. And
let me just point out that this is a vital piece of information, a very critical piece of information that should have been revealed here. And out of respect for Senator De Lima, I said it was an oversight on her part. But this is a very, almost fatal oversight. Because as Senator Lacson had pointed out, we invited, for various reasons, the policemen, and this is one of the major reasons. I remember we dwelt on this case very, very badly, very, very severely. And at the same time, there was a television interview made of the wife, if I'm not mistaken, of the common law wife of Mr. Matubato, where she claims that, of Macdum, where she claims that they paid 100,000 as ransom. I just want to point that out, and to me, that's a very vital information that was not informed.
marami ho talaga akong notes.
Mr. Chair, Your Honor, I have in my position the counter affidavit of Edgar Matubato regarding the kidnapping of Macdum.
You have a counter affidavit of Mr. Matubato?
Yes, Mr. Sa file po ito sa City Prosecution of Samal Island. Counter affidavit po, yung kasi na-invite po siya doon sa PAOK Tiit. Na-invite siya sa PAOK Tiit as a suspect.
I must say I'm very disappointed with Senator De Lima. I'm sorry, Senator. I said it was an oversight. But obviously, we're all lawyers here. That matter of information cannot be forgotten. Because after all, we're talking about Matubato, who has been very controversial. It would appear that in order to evade the light of scrutiny, he deliberately misled us to make us believe that he had no case, that in fact it was not he but other people, and that it happened at a different date. And most of all, he implicated people here who, per NBI investigation, are not even part of that investigation. This is very, very fatal. And although I said it was an oversight, I must say that I would have to raise the degree of condemnation, if you will. Because I am umbraged by it, because this is a very strong piece of vital information.
I'm sorry.
And let me just say that, as pointed out by Senator Lacson and Senator Soto here, we went off on a very big wild goose chase here, because what happened was, if we had known that, we may not have called all these people. But the point was, Senator Trillanes also called and filed a motion filed a resolution to investigate the Davao Death Squad, when some of us were quite aware of the fact that Mr. Matubato is accused in a very, very serious case of kidnapping with ransom. And having said that, Mr. Ladies and gentlemen, my colleagues, I just want to read a note here. It says, boss, referring to me. I don't want to be called boss, but they keep calling me boss. I don't know why. Senator Trillanes' staff said that Matubato had to leave, so his security won't be compromised. I told this office we want to finish Davao Police tonight, to stand So to start with CHR tomorrow. And he says they understand. I only got this note now. And that's why I'm very umbraged by it. Para bang nung nabuko na, biglang wala na. I don't know whether that's true, but I hope that is my observation is wrong. But all of a sudden, he has gone after we went to all the trouble of trying to find out what's going on. We are now lining up all the inconsistencies and the lies that were perpetrated upon this committee by Mr. Matubato.
Samahin na lang nila ang mga kaso sa bawat individual, pero kanilang tiniyak na malakas ang kanilang ebidensyang hawak para madiin nga sina De Lima, Baraan, Dayan at iba pang sangkot rito. Paglilinaw naman ni Secretary Aguirre na importante na ma-establish ang koreksyon ni Ronnie Dayan kay De Lima dahil ito'y kailangan sa korte at bilang dating kalihim ng Justice Department ay dapat alam niya ito at ang dahilan nito lalo't siya ay isang abogado pa. Dito kasi mapapatunayan kung bakit labas-pasok si Dayan sa loob ng MDP. Pero bukod dyan ay balak din ipa-freeze ng DOJ ang ilan sa mga bank account si Dayan kung saan idinadeposito ang mga nakukolektang umano'y drug money. Dagdag pa ng kalihim, marami pa silang tinitignan na bank accounts at posibleng umabot pa ito sa bilyong piso ng mga transaksyon na nangyayari sa loob ng MDP. At may initial information tayo, Princess, na posible nga maglabas ng lookout order ang DOJ laban nga kina Dayan at De Lima. Pero antabayan natin yan kung ito nga nailabas na ang order nitong lookout order para nga sa dalawa. At ito'y ayon nga ng Department of Justice ay ang pagsasampa ng kaso laban kina Senator Leila De Lima, dating Undersecretary Francisco Baraan, Ronnie Dayan at iba pa. Ayon mismo kay DOJ Secretary Vitaliano Aguirre, ito na ang susunod nilang gagawin ay ang pagsasampa ng criminal case laban sa mga sangkot sa illegal drugs trade na nangyayari mismo sa loob ng New Bilibid Prison o MDP. Isa sa mga kasong balak isampa ay ang Republic Act 9165 o Comprehensive Dangerous Drugs Act. At sa ngayon ay kanila pang pinag-aaralan din kung
Inihahanda na ni Justice Secretary Vitaliano Aguirre ang mga isasampang kaso laban kina Senadora Laila de Lima at dating DOJ Undersecretary Francisco Baraan at iba pang sangkot sa illegal drugs. Plano ring ipa-freeze ang ilang mga bank account na nabanggit sa pagdinig kahapon sa Kamara. May report ang aming kasama ang si Waywaya Macalma via phone patch.
Princess, matapos ang sunod-sunod na pagdinig sa Kongreso ay susunod na hakbang naman na ginagawa ngayon kaya DOJ Secretary Vitaliano Aguirre.
Nagharap sina Justice Secretary Vitaliano Aguirre II at ang idinidiin niya sa umano'y kalakalan ng droga sa bilibid na si Senadora Laila de Lima. Nangyari yan kanina sa pagdinig sa budget ng Department of Justice. At yan ang tinutukan ni Sandra Aguinaldo.
Sa budget hearing ng Department of Justice sa Senado kanina, nag-face off sina Senador Laila de Lima at Justice Secretary Vitaliano Aguirre II.
I have psyched myself